I'm Bob Bondi with the U.S. Geological Survey, and we've been studying manatees for 37 years. Today we're here catching manatees to determine how their health status is for the population here in Crystal River, with the uncertainties of knowing how the population is going to grow and be impacted in the future. So we're establishing baseline information on their health and their status, so for comparative purposes in the next couple of generations, where we can look at the population and see if there are issues relative to the habitat carrying capacity that's out there, the available vegetation, and the available warm water that manatees are utilizing here at the Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge. We've got this great matrix of springs in this system, and manatees use it. It's Mother Nature providing for the manatees where they need the warmth to stay warm during the winter months, and that these manatees come here to take advantage of that. They're also dependent on artificial sources of warm water at power plants and elsewhere that eventually will have to be shut down. And then when those manatees shift from those and go into these preferred areas, we expect the population here to grow. So anyway, we're very encouraged, and manatees' resilient population that they are going to probably reward us by getting out of their endangered status, which is what we're trying to do with their recovery.
We're going to keep catching?
We're at 5. We set our record today. Or if there's a lot of idle time like this. But are you getting enough moving?
We are now.
Yeah, we're picking up now. Yeah.
They weren't first thing in the morning.
I think we should have
So you set a record today?
I think we probably will. There's a record number of manatees out there, and conditions are suitable for these animals that are transients moving between the different spots. So this is working out logistically real well for us, and it's a very controlled situation where we can handle the manatees on the shore and base it from the shore, so it's a very safe operation for the manatees. And then we bring them into these heated tents in these areas where we can do the clinical examinations on them and do that rapidly so that we can get them back out in their element and they can continue on with their business.
I know they looked like they were a little upset when you first caught them over there.
Yeah, it's like if I pushed you in the water, you'd flail around too. Manatees get thrown up out of the water and they try to flail and get back into the water. It's a natural response. In fact, it shows that they're responsive, alert, and active, and we want to see that. We don't want them to be lethargic and give up on us. So when they do reach that state where they're high and dry, though, then they become very compliant with what we're trying to do and calm. And I think they were just designed to do that because as the tide stranded them, they would just be patient and wait for the tide to come back and draft them back off in their evolution. So they've been used to that kind of activity and behavior. And they are a very resilient species, so give our manatees credit, an endangered species, and they're in for the haul, and they're here to coexist with us, and as long as we share this planet with them and provide for them, it makes a better place for us too.